I was not asking anyone for help. I was bankrupt in everything.
Hello, and welcome to today's show. I am Love Oladele, and I'm happy to be your host. I'm excited because we'll be learning from wisdom. We'll be learning from seasoned brokers, forex brokers that didn't allow age to be an excuse. They went all out. As a matter of fact, they are doing things that even the younger ones can do. So we'll be learning from their wealth of experience. Be talking to two of my bosses. I've been working with Dr. Dupo Salo for a while, a very long time now. We've been running this show together. This show of making money, managing and multiplying the money. We'll be running this show together. And I happened to meet my second boss. I happened to meet him not too long ago. I met him in November last year, right? Yeah. When I went to a radio station to talk about my book, I met him there. And he introduced me to this amazing opportunity called Akashes. Now in Akashes, we've been using tools, we've been using scanners, and I wanted to come from them. They'll be the one telling you how they have used it, what it has done for them, and how they are using it to help others, many more others. So let me welcome our chairman, our overall boss. Even though we are both on Zoom, we are still on the WhatsApp chat chatting. My boss, Chairman Euro, you're welcome. I would like you, if okay. Yeah, today is we are going to tap from your wealth of wisdom. Welcome, sir. We're tapping from your wealth of wisdom. Then I'm welcoming my sister, Dr. Dupa Usalo. My sis all the way from United States of America. I love these over 50s.
Good morning, good morning.
Welcome, sis.
Thank you. Good morning.
She is a grandmother. She is not even over 50, only over 50. She's over 60. Yesterday, I was with some elderly people in my house that is elderly, old people that come to my house to learn this thing. So I was telling them I was going to be doing over 50 today. Well, one of them is over 70. I said, what about over 70? So I said, when we get to 70, we'll do. So maybe someday we'll do over 70. At least Madam Comfort is over 70. So if we have those who are over 50, over 70, and they are here, what should we do now do with the younger ones? So welcome, Shamanuel, and welcome my sis, Dr. Bukol Salon. So my first question will go to ladies first, to my big sis, Dr. Bukol Salon. If you are over 60 now, it surely means that you started over 60, over 50. You started from my calculation, because I think I know a little, you started over 50. So I want us to tell us the journey. When did you start forex trading? Let's hear your journey.
Thank you so very much. Good morning, everyone, and happy Good Friday. It's that special day in the lives of Christians. I'm a Christian, so I will say, welcome to Resurrection. All right, so my name, like she has told you, my name is Dr. Dupe Salo. I started off forex trading in Abuja. I used to dread it, like I dreaded forex. I used to call it zigzag, like I could never understand. But to the glory of God, today I'm here talking forex. I met it with iMarkets Live. So a group of ladies approached me. My schoolmate, Becky Kilda, actually approached me. I said, I know you can do this. I'm like, hey, I'm just happy where I am. I have my schools running. I have other businesses running. I don't want any other thing. And she said, you will love this. And you know you like to impact people. So we like you to take this thing and, let other people become rich under you. I'm like, She hits me below the belt because I just like to make people rich. Dr. Love will attest to that. We did one business together. I said, Doctor, you know my target? That in 6 months, I want to raise 67 millionaires. She looked at me and said, Auntie, you don't start though. I said, yes. And to the glory of God, she was one of the first millionaires of the 67. We actually raised over 100 millionaires that year to the glory of God. And so she hits me. I'm like, okay, how does this work? She told me, I said, okay, do you have anything, radio and all of that? She said, tune into ABC. And I listened. Did I listen then to Buki Oshinowo? I'm like, this is fire on the mountain, 7.5 trillion. We're not talking about billion, we're talking about trillion. And I was writing. By the time I was done, I put my stuff together. And then I called Blessing. I said, girl, we are launching out to what I don't know. She was laughing. And I went to the radio. Everything Buki said, I stood there and I recited it like nursery rhyme. Boom! I was shocked. I told them, I said, Chairman, bless you, sir. Chairman Francis, Bukola, and Becky, you can come to Abuja. We had this great event. 375 people were in attendance. And trust me, I was wowed when they showed me what trading looked like, how easy peasy it was. And when I looked at it, I said, but this whole line, I don't understand. I remember Buki telling me, don't worry, sis, you will get there. And this was talking about 8 or 10 years ago. And then we came in. Of course, God gave me the gift of blessing. And I said, girl, we're going to run this together. But each time I said 7.5 trillion, she would be like, Mommy, are you sure? Don't say this thing again. Oh, ha, don't let people hold you responsible. I didn't care. If the people doing it said it's true, then it's true. So I took it up and I started the journey. Can I shock you? Even this love Oladele registered under me at that time. She ran away and said, ah, I said, Auntie, it's money I want to make. She said, this thing people are saying here, but it became fun. Down the line, we met with Chairman Uriel, who was the first African that brought IML to Nigeria, and he actually became the first chairman of all the chairmen. She wanted me to say, I can say chairmen after there's plural, there's singular. Okay, so we had this couple of events together, and I saw the ease with which they said it. Ironically, I used to do the talking and Blessing used to do the trading. And I place the trade, she will monitor it and finish talking and say, girl, we got this today, we did this today, what can we do better? We will sit down. God bless that child for me. That's my daughter indeed. We will sit down in my living room at night. Everybody has gone and all of that. And then we'll sit down and start to look at trades. And then finally, both of us were able to demystify those so-called zigzag lines I was talking about. Today, the rest is history. I would say the journey has been beautiful. It's been quite educating, and it's been, I don't know, it's just like drinking
And
Coke.
at what age was this? Because now we are
I was
getting over
definitely
50.
over 50. I was definitely over 50. So it wasn't a challenge for me because computer, not person, don't person learner. You don't even have to go to school to learn computer. You sit on it, and by the time the first day I touched a computer keyboard, I was trying to write the word SIT. The S from here along go reach Kafanchan before I started deleting it. But today, I mean, there's nothing you tell me on the computer. But I was actually over 50, well over 50, when I met IML, some 8 years, 10 years down the line.
Thank you.
God bless you.
My chairman, Chairman Uriel, are you with us?
That's the wizard of the game.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm right here. I was just listening to Dr. Dupe Osalo as she was reading out. You know, we used to say, one of my worry friends, how does he put it? He said, that year, that year. So have that worry friend. Anytime he's talking, he wants to tell you something that happened yesterday, he'll tell you that year. You remember that guy now, that year. So Dr. Dupe was just telling us that year. But Dr. Love, you need to give me a few minutes. My Oga is calling and he's a senator. And
Okay,
I can't
no
do this.
problem. That works.
Be...
That works. Okay, so well, let's talk about motivation. Now, I just like you did, how is it? Just like you told the whole world that I was with you 10 years ago, but I ran away. I ran away. I was with them, but I ran away about 10 years ago until last year. Now, I have a motivation. As in last year, I was motivated with Blessing. Okay, Blessing and Dr. Dupe were together and they were learning. They were grinding the stones. Why I ran away that I want to go and make money. And now I'm back to the real money because we are actually in the place where we have the real money. So while I was motivated, I was like, when I met Blessing, I said, Blessing, not be you. because you were always together, I said, Dr. Dupe's PA. So, not be you, Dr. Dupe's PA. We laughed. I want to hear a story that Blessing makes over $1,000 every day for real. I was motivated. I don't know what can motivate any other person, but over $1,000 every day. I said, no. I'm no longer running. I am no longer running. I've got to do this. So, Dr. Dupe Salo, what motivated you? And what is sustaining that motivation?
Thank you. Sustenance is the word. For motivation, money motivated me. Forget it. Yesterday I said forget it. I'm saying it again, forget it. Money motivated me. Because when Buki finished speaking on radio, I was not doing addition, I was doing multiplication. Especially, you often hear me say, how much are you willing to take from a 7.5 trillion? That was the words of Buki Oshinowa. And I'm like, wait, 7.5 trillion. So even if I'm getting 1,000 from it, money motivated me. However, I didn't know that to get this money, I had to learn. I thought it's business as usual. You know how we do it in our love. And we're just there. We're just talking and making money, writing books and making money. No. It's no longer that hard way. So when I came in here, because I was already over 50, of course, I had systems in place. I could travel and my businesses will still run. They still run even now that I'm here. I said, this is a lifetime retirement plan. And so what?
Like that.
Yes.
Lifetime retirement plan.
Guys,
once you're over 50, you start thinking of retirement, guys.
As a matter of fact, I remember I used to train people that once you are 45, 50, you should write your will. It means you are retiring already. The things I used to do as a younger person, can I still do them? No. But how about I sit down, instead of jumping from one conference, speaking here, they're paying you ABC, why don't you just sit down and take up your phone and make the same amount? Did you guys see what the chairman made yesterday? We all jumped in and out of that trade. So because I wanted it to be a lifetime retirement plan, I sat down with it and I started to learn. Of course, my daughter learned faster. She was younger. And then she started to put me through, that means that's Blessing I'm talking about. And she started to put me through a lot of, I remember we paid, Gemma, we remember those his boys. I don't want to mention their name, we're on air. Paid 20,000. Who paid 20,000 those days? Not be small thing, no. And I now made other people pay so that, iron sharpens iron. We'll all be talking to ourselves. Guess what? They enter voicemail now. After a while, they showed me the office. When I got there, I said, is this thing like this? They had televisions everywhere. And they were just, I said, okay, wait for me, I'm coming. So I went back and I decided to learn it. So one thing that has sustained me is my why. My why is very strong. My why is not to come and buy houses, to come and build houses. My why is hereafter what happens when I cannot, those of us in America, you clock in and clock out. When you can no longer clock in and clock out, what happens? When you just want to have fun, forex is fun. It's addictive. It's just, I don't know about you guys. If I don't check it forex on a daily basis, something is not right. Even when I'm lying down in bed, I'm like, oh, what happened? And I'm going to check. I'm looking at so how about you're older and all the noises on TV is going on and you're like, you know what, you guys be good. You think the tariff is affecting me? It's not. Those of us that can trade, we just go in there, get what egg, let it be $20 a pack, we'll still buy it because we have a regular source of income. So that has sustained me. And of course, I won't deceive you. If you don't practice it, it's like tailoring. If you stop to sew, you will forget it. So you have to visit it it's like you visit the Holy Book, also visit your forex. There are some days I say I'm not trading. When I told Chairman this particular account, I communicated to Chairman and Blessing a lot. They know why. And then I sent to him, on this particular account, I'm not trading until Wednesday. You are looking at money like that. No, because I have set strategies in place for me. So I visit it. You must visit it, check it out, learn a new thing. Because you see this scanner thing, then I know I finished. Those days we were doing harmonic scanner alone. Today, I listened to Brett Bader on the Blitz again yesterday, and I was like, this guy, you're just piercing my heart over and over. So yeah, sustainability has been regular practice and plunging myself into my why on a daily basis. Before we started this event again, I took out this notebook and asked myself, what is your why? As I was asking myself, what is your why? The video that was playing said, you can't go under it. You can't go over it. You can only go through it. My why is to go through it and make it on the other side. Thank you, Mama.
Thank you. So what about the learning curve? Have there been times when you feel like quitting? What about the learning curve?
To tell you the truth, initially I felt like quitting because I didn't understand Jack. And if you know me, you know that I can talk from today to tomorrow. And for as long as I'm talking, I'm paid, home and abroad. So why will I not sit down and be learning when to enter a market and when to come out before I get money? No, it was just too everything for me. But trust me, in spite of all, I used to tell Bless, you know what, okay, let's strike a deal here. As I'm talking to you now, I'm looking at it. It's the iPad is still there. It's an archive for me right now because it's part of my success story. I used to say, you take the iPad. Both of us, is that iPad we're using. I would say, you take the iPad, you be learning. Let me go and be listening to the radio show we had and learn because I thought that would give me money. But after a while, man, I saw this girl. She would tell Mommy, we need to close this game. Bam. Money has come. Then it was like $14. But $14 was a lot of money for us that were just learning at that time. And then one day I actually said, I quit because I lost so much money. And I was saying because I was a rookie. Again, I was talking to a crowd. That time in area 11, if you remember that our training place, we used to have a hub. So we do the talking finish, we'll come and train, there's this Mary used to be Chairman US downline. It was a competition for us. And then I placed this beautiful trade. Okay, maybe we'll talk about that later, but it could be discouraging. Let me tell you, if you stay on it, you will so get it that it's like beans and rice. Go warm my shop now. That's how it will be like. Like now, when you call trade, yesterday, I've reached my limit, but I'm in love with NAS. And as soon as I saw, I have finished, as soon as I saw Brent Badell, I jumped, and it was a tap to trade. I said, Dupe, caution, discipline. If it's before, we still want to jump in there. And what was it? Was tap to trade. I went and looked at the entry point and all of that. The time I was going to analyze, it has passed. So I didn't enter again because now I know. Before we yeah, now I know. If you like, pour $1 million trade. If you not fit me, I'm not going to enter because now I know. So guys, there are times you want to say, I quit. Don't quit. Tomorrow is beautiful. See us talking about it now. We're early. Thank you so much, sis, Dr. Love.
Okay, so for the people just listening to us, younger ones, rookies, people just coming in, what are some trading lessons? Blessing will say, Mama, it's not losses. We don't lose here. It's lessons.
There are lessons.
What are some trading lessons that really eat you, that you want to share with them so that they know that they shouldn't give up?
Guys, giving up is not an option. And if you mute your video, it will be very nice. We're in a public place. Kindly move your videos and mute your what they call voices too. Thank you so much. Alrighty. So things that hit me. Oh boy, no be small matter. You lose money, your eye go red. But the days you are winning. The days you are winning.
Like yesterday. For those of us on the group, yesterday was sweet.
Gold rain. Gold was raining. Even NAS was raining. In fact, somebody called me, say, Mama, I didn't want to tell you because you stopped me. I just made what you call the Taza. I don't call her 1,000, no, Taza. I'm like, you mean you were also in that trade? He said, hey, now you told me, you just said Nas is sweet. And I jumped in and I saw that Nas was releasing. Believe, can you mute yourself? Thank you, sir. I didn't want to do that, but I had to do that. Yes. All right. So, in my early days, the major thing that hit me that day was we had another event. I think Chairman Uriel and Chairman Francis, Chairman Ido, they just left. So we needed to keep, thank you, we needed to keep that momentum going. So we had this event where we had 200 and something people in the hall. So there were 5 trades already. I put in the 5 trades. I had already closed 2 just before, and I said, I will come back. Now I didn't inform Blessing, who was at the back. I just told her I watched the trade. She didn't know what I was doing. And she was overwhelmed actually because people kept trooping in. So by the time I finished speaking my English, and those were the really big ones, the stop loss was at the end of the word. So guess what? This thing that I was talking, I carried away with the number of people in the hall, the result. You hear people's testimony, you are gingered. And then we had this 80-year-old man who was in my team, 80 years, Baba Bello, may so rest in peace. Blessing will remember him. He was in the hall. I was motivated. Girl, by the time I came out, I said, Blessing, what happened to the trade? He said, trade. And then we opened system. Oh boy, the 3 biggest of them, they just went like that. So at the end of the day, I said, this thing, we used to call it losses. It was a loss, but it's a lesson because what I needed to have done was to have analyzed my trade and be sure that either I would do it as a swing trade. This trade can last till tomorrow, not this short-term trade that I'm doing. I learned that lesson. Number 2, forex trading needs your attention. Forex trading needs your attention. It's not a market you place and just, even your tap to trade, those of us already here. Why do we tell you, hit the tap to trade, go to your trade locker? And you hear our leader, the chairman himself says to you, whenever your trade is going red, close it, secure your profit. Somebody said, what does it mean to secure your profit? I said, please define the word secure for me. And she did. I said, okay, define the word profit. And she did. I said, which I not understand. You said when they look me now, which one I not can understand. Secure your profit is secure your profit, no need. Either you remove it or you move your stop loss down so that, or you do your trade stop, as Ezekiel explained to us a few days ago. And all these things are in our academy if we really looked at it. Anyways, so that trade pained me. I learned my lessons that if I must take this trade, sorry, the stop loss was not far. It was too close. So for as long as my meeting was there, it just came down and hit my stop loss. So I learned that if I must go for a meeting, I should consider having swing trades. That means trade that can stay. I've done my analysis. Now I can do my analysis and see that if this trade stays from 1 a.m. today to 1 a.m. tomorrow, nothing do me. That's a swing trade. So I can't be going to talk to people for an hour or more, and then I'm placing a trade that should last for just 20 minutes. That was a big lesson. Now that I'm in Akash, guys, please, when you come on meetings, can you carry positive vibes? There are questions you ask on an event meant for members alone. This event is for everybody. I invited people. Americans should be in bed now, and I see some of them here. So please give us positive vibes. It will help me that I'm awake at this time. It's a big, whatever. We just finished church. I just went to bed and jumped on in. God bless you. We will answer your questions outside of here. Thank you very much. So that's one rule of the game. If you really love me and you want us to have this smoothly, please give us positive vibes. God bless you. All right. So as a member of Akash X, this story is funny. I didn't know how it felt for somebody to lose account. I used to say, how can you lose your, how? What thing do you now? Were you not looking? And then I had a group of people who are doing 10,000 and every day is complete. I said, okay, I'm going to buy a 10,000 account. There was a promo. So I bought that account for about $50. Okay, let us all trade this account together. So let us see in 1 week how much you'll be able to make. Just obediently, I was making this money quite well. I was just following the rules of 0.01. Boom! One day, I didn't remember it was a 10,000 account. And I just set my lot size to 0.1 because I thought I was on my 200 account because I needed to cash out some money. And I put a 0.1. The thing only bites me. It just, I just saw my account. And I said, what happened here? First, I over leveraged the account. Secondly, I placed a trade what am I doing with NAS in $100 in the 10,000 account? I should be doing gold, maximum gold, Euro JPY, just be taking the tap to trades. And I have gone almost winning stage 1 of that account. So that thing hurt me. And I could not put myself in the place of people that lose account. So I wrote it down. Major lesson learned. Never over leverage. Number 2. Number 2, pay attention to your trade. What account are you using? For those of us that have more than one account, that thing no be joke. I nearly they cry. I called one of my downlines and said, I said, sister, big sis, I didn't know this is how it felt. So she said, what happened? I said, I blew my account. Then she laughed and laughed and laughed. She said she blew her account, but she was afraid to tell me. So there are ups and downs in life. How do you manage it? Learn your lesson. Write it down. Write it down. I will say thanks to Dr. Law for the event she had recently. I went again. I'm a very daring person. My heart be like man heart. After somebody said they use tap to trade to win. Okay, I listened and I could tell this was a 10,000. Okay, this was a 200,000. I said, okay, I already have 200,000, 2 of them. Let me go and do the 10,000. And I see how this person used the tap to trade just faithfully. Between then and now, I'm almost closing that account. Just tapping to trade and taking the trade profit, not doing my own analysis. Okay? Doing it how they want it, but on a 0.01. Thank you so very much, sis, for letting me share that. I hope it encourages you.
I remember how Blessing would also always say, don't over leverage. The only language I know Blessing for, and love, patience, don't over leverage. So one of the days, just about a month ago, I increased my leverage in one of the accounts. It was my personal account. I lost over $1,000. I couldn't go back to report myself to Blessing because I knew I was the one that looked for trouble. I over leveraged, so I looked for the trouble. So I didn't bother to go and report myself. You know, when you know that you're the one that look for trouble, you can't go and report to your teacher or your coach or your mentor because he has warned you. Unless Blessing has really told me, don't over leverage until love. So, guys, we are learning, don't over leverage. Now, Chairman Yuel, are you back with us or you're still busy with? Okay, so let's continue. There are some people that believe that forex is technical, hard, you lose money, all the things that we hear. What do you have to tell them? The truth about it.
Truth is, poverty is full of complaints. If you don't take anything home today, they say your comfort zone is your broke zone. If you think that forex is difficult, don't you think sitting down to read a book is much more difficult? I studied the English language. In this my short almost 62 years of my life. I've read almost 600 non-academic books. But you see, I have 4 kids. 2 of them, we used to do book competition, big books, rivers, who will finish first. I wear short knicker with them, they were boys. Today they read. You see the other 2, like father, like children. They hate to read. So if you think forex is difficult, try reading a book. I can give you a list of books that I have read in this January till now. I can forward it to you later and see how many you can read in 1 year. They now say, instead of going, what is this thing that crashed recently?
Good.
The time you spend analyzing the thing that has died, that will never resurrect, like Jesus resurrected, can you spend that time to study something on forex? Guys, forex is not difficult at all. It's just a mystery to demystify. What is that mystery to demystify? What does the MACD line mean? What does EMA mean? What does the cross mean? And what a joy. The last meeting we had with Engineer Mike, we did all of that. Now lie, now not go watch video. Now not go call meeting, now not go watch video. I will repost it today. These mysteries I'm saying, they are there. Just go and watch it. Just go and watch that video again. Add it to the one Dr. Love did recently. You can't fail. Now, why you are scared of forex is you don't know how to take trades. Yesterday or so, boom, something popped up. I saw Chairman Yuret had posted something on his YouTube, and I opened it. He was teaching you again. I use the word again because we keep teaching. Is it that it's sweetening us to teach you? No, we're just result driven. I could just shut down. I know a lot of people that shut down. They don't talk anymore. When they win, they come and tell us that they don't win. We could shut down. Don't they pay us? I don't know about you, Dr. Love and Chemayura, if they pay you. Nobody pays me to talk on Akash, but they pay me on other platforms to talk. All right, so all you need to know is on this, my phone, when I make a call to you, you hit the green or the red button. So if they also send trade to you, all you do, adjust your lot size, hit the approve button, and you start to, how do they call it? You start to make money on your trade locker. They have made it so easy. It's not difficult at all if you are ready to follow the rules of the game. Somebody said to me, Ma, you live in America where we don't have time. I said, look at you. I was sleeping and waking up in America. It's timed. It's money. Time now money. It's now I understand it when I got to America. Before I calculated time now money, I can still be partying away and be making money now. In America, time now money. All you're doing is, can you receive call on your phone? Yes. Can you go and watch YouTube? You want to see what Lagbaja is doing? Yes. Then you can watch the academy. And my appeal to everybody that I meet is, don't watch the academy like social media. Watch it with your pen. Anytime you see me with a red pen, it's a serious matter. It's a very serious matter. Go and watch that academy and take note. Don't watch it once and say, I've watched it too. I see the person I'm talking to here now. I won't call you again. And I've told them, until you send me your result, I won't talk to you. You only have 2 weeks left of your 1 month. You can't be calling me every time. I'm not doing what I say. Take a pen and paper. Write it. One called me and said, Mommy, I'm not ready. I said, unfortunately, I'm no longer available for you. I've moved to another set of mentees. She said, but I am. I said, okay. I've given you 3 months. Every week I call you. You are not doing this. You have not even watched. From where do I start? Until you have watched and you have done all these things, then why not? If not, then we can take it from there. Watch this thing, not once, not twice. And you'll be, Akashes has made this thing. Oh, I wish Blessing and Chairman will speak on this. Oh, bonus, say we can't get all this freedom. You will look at computer. I have so many glasses today. Now computer, they look. Oh. Sometimes you see me with white. Sometimes it is a computer. This one now is strictly for my computer now. They have told me, don't change it again until you change the frame. We'll give you a prescription again. Because I'm permanently looking at the computer. If I'm not writing a book, I'm editing somebody's book, I'm planning an event. And when you see me present, apart from yesterday, you will see different slides inside. Yes. So if I can do all of that on my computer, why can't I place trade or analyze trade? Even if I don't want to analyze, they say, don't want to analyze. We will send it to you. Haba. See Chingoma Sweet now. So guys, learn. Unlearn what you have learned. Unlearn what you have learned if you want to achieve great success in forex.
For those who want to analyze, would you still say that the technicalities is something they can still learn?
Sure, because Akashes makes it easy. They have given us all the scanners. You want to trade in gold? See, right now, some people don't trade in currency again, like, what do they call it? Euro JPY. I used to like that thing because Euro will come and eat up JPY like this. I used to love it. So it's still in my head. Those were the days we started. Who was trading gold at that time? Commodities, stock, who? We were just trading Euro forex, ordinary Euro JPY, and I loved it, and it was giving me money. So what it means is that Euro is any currency on the left-hand side is the bigger one. So that's why you see XAUUS. The gold is higher than gold than dollar. So it will come and eat it up. Now, let me just make one good news like this. I call it good news, not bad news. We will be collecting the market like yesterday. What happened yesterday was a strong mistake that somebody made. And they make not my mouth now go, yes, say, Father no go service. So, so, yeah, so we have scanners now. Yes, we had the harmonic scanner. Truth be told, only one person actually understood that scanner. You hear Chema Ure say that he had to pay $1,000+ for somebody to teach him a strategy that is here. Only for the person to start, he say, Akash has this thing now. So you have access to, how many scanners are there? About 5?
8.
Yes, about 8 scanners. You want to learn how to trade gold? Like Chema now is a wizard in gold. In fact, when he's calling his trade, I'm actually looking at the scanner. I'm like, God, this is something else. I come to his session to come and look, okay, how is he doing this analysis? Yesterday, I saw your screen not clear because I wanted to see how he was doing that analysis. You want to go and check bliss, or you are a scalper like some of us are. If you don't have a heart, don't scalp. Do not scalp if you don't have a heart. But when it slap you right, left, and center, you go shop your money. So you have it there. The momentum scanner. Go back there, look at the scanners, use it to learn. You know what I can tell you? If you are new here, you have no business even trading yet. Until you have learned, until the learning becomes life. You say until the word became flesh. Until what you have learned is now inside of you. Don't trade. Do not trade. Chairman, you're welcome. But that account I sent to you, till now I haven't traded it. Because with the level it is. If you are not careful, that's the level you will miss it. So I'm doing a lot of things right now. So please go back, learn the scanner. But you want to trade gold, smart cash. That scanner is sweet. It'd be like ice cream. Learn it very well. You heard it from Dr. Love's event when Hajia was talking. Go back. I'm not going to give it to you free of charge. You said I'm a teacher by profession. Go back and go and watch those videos. That video Pastor Chairman Ure posted yesterday for every newbie. I watched it, sir. I watched it before I slept yesterday. It popped up and I watched it. I'm like, come on now. All he's saying, go back and watch it. My husband was like, you and this Ure. I said, no, you have to. Right now, he's the John the Baptist I'm following. So I have to learn it so that my baptism, when it comes, it will be good. What is he saying? Because I also now have people who might not be able to reach him. I should be able to say, I have watched it. I will be lying now. If I don't watch it, I tell you I've watched it. So I watched it till the end. Go and watch that video. Go and watch that Dr. Love's latest, I've forgotten what she tagged it. Go and watch 1 hour with Dr. Dupe. These 3 videos, as Dr. Love, please help us to post it on all the platforms because they are here looking at us now. Watch it. If you watch my own, you will see where we are analyzing and showing you testimony. Watch Dr. Love's, or you see how possible it is. Watch Mayura's, or you see what you must do. Haba. If you sit down for the first 3 to 5 days, just burying yourself in academy. When you come out like gold. Why do you think they put gold through fire? So that when you come out, check your wedding ring. I think they shine because it passed through fire. So the scanners are there, man. Tap to trade is there. Trade alert is there. Physical mentorship is there. We come 4 a.m. is my time to clock. Join people at 10 a.m. And before you say make you rest, Chema don't say 10 o'clock day again. Before you say make you rest, Brent Bader don't say, hey, I'm sending my darling Brent Bader, Rich Vertiga, they're just my sweethearts. And JRS, if I want to stay on gold, I don't care. I just sit down on gold. If his girlfriend is sending messages, I'm just there. 2 of them are in love with gold. Aries and
Arabella.
Arabella. They are romancing gold. So I just stayed there. What is RSN? Go to the scanner and see. Like we said, if it is 1 star, I will wait. Joel, you are good. I will wait for you. As you're sending that tap to trade, I'm opening it on another system. Is it going the direction? So you know his trade will pull back first of all. If you don't go academy, not waste your time. Go to academy, or even if you're 200,000, you have 1 whole year. How many days? 1,000 days to spend your 200,000. Please go to the academy. Thank God for
So
the
thank
yes.
you, ma. I want to believe that we have some guests here. If today is your first time of attending any Akashes event, you are hearing us talking about Akashes, you don't even know what we are talking about, I would like you to put new in the chat box. Please put new, N-A-W, in the chat box, because I would like to ask Dr. Dupe Salon to give us a breakdown so that you can just put new in the chat box. Now, this is a special event, but I would like Dr. Dupe Salon to tell us in some way about Akashes and the tools, technology of Akashes. Before Akashes, what were you doing? You were doing manual. So what has Akashes helped you to do? You know, somebody once told me that Akashes helped him to task 10x. That Grand Garden, we always talk about 10x, what you know or what you earn. So in some way, for our new friends to really understand what is this Akashes, what's the relationship between Akashes and over 50 people who are trading this relationship, please help us tell them in 5 minutes.
Awesome. Thank you for giving me that time. Guys, Akashes is a forex trading education, period. Just know that it's like the University of Akash. That's where I am to learn forex. And my department is forex education. It's a first-class education and it provides with high technology. It's not a business that you say, oh, it's been here forever. Well, forex has been here since before I was born. But Akashes was launched in 2020 by NDC. Now, guys, is it in my country? Yes, it's in over 200 countries. It is debt-free. Akashes gives you an opportunity to win all the way. Remember, I told you that forex trading is in the 7.5 trillion. Akashes says we have also gone ahead to take it to digital marketing and to stock. When you heard me talk about brand, I'm talking about stock markets. Stock, you are in Nigeria, you are trading in Coca-Cola, whose headquarters is here in Atlanta. You are trading in the stock of CNN, whose headquarters is here in Atlanta. Meanwhile, you're in Abuja. You are trading on a daily basis, 1 trillion a day. You are trading in digital currency. And it is said that very soon, digital currency will take over the world with over how many billions of dollars? By 2007.
$1 trillion.
Yes, yes. And this is where you are coming to. If you are still younger than us and you are saying, do they pay out? Sure, they pay out. See, it's your fingers, your phone, or your laptop against you. You are not going to any scammer. You are not going to any Ponzi scheme. In fact, yeah, I've been enjoying myself just posting some funny things to people that have been telling me, it's only when you bring something that is good. We said, join this thing. I say, how now? Look at my trade. Look at how much I've gotten out today. What did you get from that? You lost so much. You better put your head down. So Akashes pays out. Akashes tells you that technically we have different phases. Phase 1, 2, 3. Phase 1 is what I was trying to explain to you earlier. When I say you tap to trade, what do you do? These experts, JRS and the siblings, I call them siblings because they're in the same class of trade alerts and tap to trade people. They sit down there, they analyze the market, they send us their alert. And you that can just click EFCC versus Baba and all of that, the CBEX that just you click on it. Oh, see what they are now saying. Somebody typed away. I went to the market. You're helping the person to make money on this content and you're making a $0. So you just adjust your lot size and approve that trade. It goes boom to your trade locker. You are now there to listen to what the chairman is saying, secure your profit. So for me, when I first started my 200,000 account, when he calls trade, I tell myself, if you like, make 1 million from this account. Once my own hits 100, that's what they call risk management. Once my own hits 100, come out of it. if I'm going to lose anything, I don't want to lose more than 5% of that, my particular trade. And oftentimes it will hit because the trade will hit straight away. So, and if you understand it, you understand what to do. Then you learn how to trade after you now know tap today. What is that? They send you trade signals. By this time, you have watched your videos effectively, your academy. You have watched what is there. You have listened to your mentor, the person that brought you here, which is your angel in disguise according to blessing. And then you have now understood, listen to this, what Chairman posted yesterday. You will know how to go in and out of the market. At this point, they call tap to trade. You are able to understand that, okay, this is a pending order, which means the market is not going to start now until it gets to this point, or its market execution, which means take it now from where it is now, enter it now. You will be able to tell that that's now you are at that trading point. But people send you the trade alert. This time you are still analyzing, right? Because Akash believes in a school system. I told you I'm a teacher, full-blown teacher that started from NCE days to becoming a doctor today. I have schools of my own, and my students have graduated. Some of them are lawyers and doctors today in the business world. So it's not, I'm not talking from the blues. We write lesson notes and we follow it step by step. Step 1, approve trade. Step 2, you get the trade alert. Step 3, they now tell you that you have the technical part, which is the scanner. And we just mentioned some scanners to you. When you come on board in your own back office, you're going to see a different scanner. The one that will help you to scalp, the one that will help you to look at gold and what you are going to do to analyze the market, all of them are there. Wait, even if you don't want to go too far, join Chemayure session. It's even free, that is ending today. The one that is ending today is for whether you are registered or not, join it. Come and learn every day what this is. These are scanners that we used to pay money. Sir, judge me faithful. Harmony scanner. I was only one person that knew it now. And he was very, very bearish and bullish at the same time about it. And when he was talking about it, like the rest of us don't know it for apple, be for ball. But here you have it at the back of your office. You can choose. Unfortunately, right now, for those of you that be saying, what scanner do you use for NAS? Don't trade NAS if you don't want NAS to NAS you. Bliss was what it is, but for the now, it's not available. Rather, you have the analysis by Brent on how to use it for gold. So if you have access to all of this, why not if not? You have educators and you say to come here, okay, so if all of you are making this money after 50, I'm only 30. And I said to you, okay, that office you go to every day, how much would they pay you? You tell me 30 days make a pay period. And then at the end of the day, you spend more than half of it on transportation. So the rest goes on, life continues. Come say, come sir. You pay your bills, your, what do they call it, the rents for your house. By the time you buy gas, generator, and all of that, they don't break money, don't finish. You're now borrowing again. Why don't you find $149? I don't know what exchange rate it is today, but it's not something that will kill you. If your mother, my mother is dead, so let me use my mother. If my mother dies right now, she dies again, and I don't have money, won't I call chairman, can you support me? Dr. Love, can you support me? God forbid, I won't have to do GoFundMe for anything in the name of Jesus ever in my life again. So $149 to come in. Remember, I told you you're in the University of Akash, the Department of Forex. Now, you have been given that admission to come in. They said to you, you pay $30 acceptance fee. That's all. And you get $149. And then you say, every month I have to pay. It's just faithfully, yes, nothing good comes easy. I know you bend my mouth talking. I don't rub your emotions. I don't care how you feel about me, but you want to make money like we are making money at 60s, not even 50s, do the needful. Chairman again will judge me faithful. I came in 149 on the 2nd before, and there was a promo called Black Friday promo. I was given a 50,000 account. And then from here, Wakariche, they said there's another promo. There's a 200,000 account. How many days? 1,000. Because I'm a forex trader, I understand how this is. The larger money you have, the bigger your lot size. I said, Chairman, let's go there. Blessing, what do I do? Pay this money. And I paid it. In 1 week, I got my money back. If you don't spend money, you know, you get money. So you get 3 people. You talk to 9 people of your friends. The people you gossip together. The people you club together. The people you go to church together. The people you just sit down and analyze book together. Any positive group, even the negative group. Like I always say, love, remember, I will say, tell this to your enemy. When your enemy starts to make money, they will become your friends. They'll pray for you. Now, these 3 people, I guess I'm over 3 minutes, over almost 5 minutes now. These people, if you're able to get 3 of them to join you, what happens? You don't pay money next month. Your school fees is guaranteed. On top of that, you are giving $120. This $120, we used to tell you, take it and put it in a live account, trade it and multiply it so that you have money for your school fees forever. But you must learn. Learn, learn, learn. Akashes says to you, you can also decide to do the 200. You heard me talk about 200 forever. Yes. Those of you in Africa, you have $999. They save you $1. Here, with the like the 999, they saved you $1. So you have saved $789 from the original amount. But those of us in diaspora, they feel we can afford it. And I agree with them. Truth is, we can afford it. We set our priorities right. And then we get this 149 for those of us, 1499 for those of us abroad. It's an annual thing. You never have to pay. Let me tell you one of the benefits of having the 1 year. First, you never have to pay your school fees. Secondly, you have saved $789. Thirdly, when promo come and you feel, okay, my $200 account is already a bingo, it's already giving me money. I want to have more. If I'm on the 149, I might not be able to buy more. But on the 200,000 account, on an annual platform, I can come back, there's a promo. They give us signs. Trust me, this sister, there will be another promo. 1, 2 just ended in this month. They send us the promo. If you're anybody that knows the promo, please post it so that people can buy. If you have a 1 year subscription, go back and buy. Somebody that was giving up, I said, you lost 200 here, waiting, a life don't end. There's a promo now, go and buy 10,000, we'll build it up and use that the money again to buy 200,000. She's like, Dr. Dupe, this is so informative. I say, yeah, because you fall down, you rise again. You know how many times you don't fall. So if I lost that 10,000 for still there. So this is how it was, ladies and gentlemen. And you have a 10,000 account for the 149, a 200,000 for the annual subscription. And when you come and bingo, you also be like those that and have people. And yes, people, those of us talking to you now, have we won our challenge account? Yes. Are we chopping money? Big time. Big time. And there are people that are chopping this money with us. Come along. Say thank you to whoever put you on this call this morning. And then say thank you to Dr. Love for putting this event together. If I spoke to you, praise be to God. If I didn't speak to you, I still love you. Call me another day. I'll be here to talk to you. Thank you, man.
There,
That was
149.
a run.
There, 149. $30 is for addition. The school fee is not $30, it's $149. $30 is just an addition that you just added.
Acceptance fee is $30.
And that acceptance fee now, for those of us in Africans, we don't even have to pay. It's still 149. Okay, so I wanted to also ask, Chairman Uriel, you cannot disappear because we want to hear you. You want to hear you, so you still need to come and join us here. Okay, so I wanted to find out also. Chairman Uriel, are you here?
I've been listening to Dr. Dupe. I'm here.
Okay, because I will still want you, I want your video on. We want you to be in this conversation. It's a 3-person conversation, not 2-person conversation.
And you know you are the wizard of the forex here. Don't come and learn witchcraft.
So before I'll come back, I will come to you, but I want to quickly ask Dr. Dupe Osalo, what's your greatest win in using the Akashes alert and scanner? I want you to share a beautiful story with us.
My
Your
greatest
win.
As a matter of fact, my greatest win is the fact that people under me are also winning. That is my greatest. I personally have won my challenge account. I just sent another one to chairman that I'm about to win. I've sent 2 to blessing that I'm about to win. I have won one already. The other one is there. What am I saying? It's not just in me winning, it's in us winning. Recently, Anne Aboleje, she's here with me. She shared her story at our event. She won 200. As I speak with you, her husband is almost winning the 200. Elisha has won 200. The other person, her name will tell the ones I sent to them because of her job. There are things we cannot do here. When I know vex for us, we cannot share certain things openly. They have also won. People in Nigeria, look at Love Oladele. You all know Dr. Love. She's my first downline. After my daughter, she's my second. And she has won. People are winning. So that's my win is in the fact that people are winning. For me, winning my account, I set my target. I've only lost one account, and that was just a 10,000. But that 10,000 was like a $1 million account. Seriously. And I give God praise for that. I want to say thank you, Jesus, for giving me this opportunity again, because I was just doing my thing jejely when Chema Uriel and Forest Lady Boss Blessing sat on my head. In fact, when Chama was talking that day, he kept reminding me. I can't forget, I hear his voice loud now as I'm talking. He kept reminding me of how we were doing IML and all the Gbogbo that we were doing there and how this is. Now, he would tell me compare both. I said, wow. At the end, I said, okay. At the time I was ready, we are here today. So my greatest win is the fact that everybody is winning. Those that have put their heads down. So let us put our...
Guys, we are winning with Akashes. Like I used to tell people, Akashes is working. If you work it, it will work for you. So Chairman, you are over 50, thriving in the trading space. What do you have to say to the younger ones? People believe that it's only those very young people that should be in tech. But you are over 50 and you're thriving. You are our overall chairman, our Ogwefi. So how do
Interpretator
you
of the
feel?
oracle.
Are you doing this? Let us know.
Well, trading, good afternoon, everyone. People are still, Auntie Blessing is busy chatting me and chatting me up. I don't know if she's not on this Zoom. So I'm trying to respond to her. I'm trying to stay on Zoom, doing plenty of things at the same time. Good afternoon, everyone. My apologies once again. My client called me, and he's a distinguished senator of the Federal Republic. So you can't give a distinguished senator waiting. But there's no way I'll keep him waiting because some serious money is falling from there. You know, I do construction. So right now I'm on site in Port Harcourt. So Forex trading, how did I start trading Forex? Good question for this intelligent audience, like Jim Rohn would say. So I think that was 10 years ago now. Yeah, I think there are about 10 or more years ago. So we were in a company called Organo Gold with my mentor, Mr. David Imonite. We just got back from an event. I think that event was in Las Vegas. So myself and my friend, we attended an OG, an Organo Gold event in Las Vegas. So when we came back, we started practicing what we were told. But you know, selling product and selling coffee at that time wasn't too easy for us. So I remember one morning I went to his house. But normally either he comes to my house or I'll go to his house. We try to brainstorm. We live on the same street or the same neighborhood. So I went to his house that morning and he said to me, "Do you know that your mentor is now trading Forex?" I said, "Which my mentor?" He said, "Mr. David." I said, "Yeah, seriously?" I said, "And he didn't tell me." So I said, "Okay, I was going to call him." When I got back to the house that morning, I picked up my phone and I called him. I said, "Sir, I hear you're trading Forex now. You didn't tell me." He said, "Well, Uriel, it's about learning, it's education. You know, the American English. Well, you know, I don't really know if Nigerians would like to learn. I don't know if Nigerians would like to learn." I said, "Sir, is it about education?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Why not? I want to learn." Trust me, I did not know the meaning of Forex trading as at that morning when I was talking with him. I didn't know what Forex trading was. I'd never traded Forex before. The only thing I knew about Forex is when I go on, you know, when I'm traveling and I'll go to the bank, I'll get the, you know, what is it called again now? What's the name of that stuff you go when you're traveling? BTA. I'll go get the BTA, then I'll buy some dollars I need from their bookie, you know, to make up. That was the only thing I knew about trading. So I decided to learn. And the amazing thing when I started was I did not have the money to enroll. Dr. Dupe, I think it was like 200 and something dollars then, was it? I think within that neighborhood, I'm not too sure now how much. I bet $200, a little above $200. I did not have $200 to enroll. So I said to my coach, "Can you please explain?" He explained it to me. I said, this was my response. I said, "Sir, I don't understand any of these things that you've told me here, but because it's coming to you, I'm going to get started." I didn't have the money. I did not ask my coach for the money. All right. I don't ask people who share opportunities with me. I don't ask them for money. It's a principle I've adopted all my life. As a matter of fact, I don't ask my clients for money. All right. I don't do that. But I didn't have the money. I called one or two friends. I put that money together. This was like 10 years ago. So I put the money together. I enrolled immediately. I joined a couple of his Zoom calls, learned a little bit of it, and I started doing presentation. That was how we took off. And we started learning. Of course, just like everything, it wasn't easy. I had not traded before, so I had zero knowledge, zero experience, but I'll go on the academy and I started learning. And that was how the journey began for me. So 10 years ago, so I'll be 53. I'll be 53 on the 26th of April. So 26th of April this year, I'll be 53, meaning that 10 years ago, I was 43. All right, so that's it.
Okay, so I'm going to take this question and the two of you would have to, I'm starting for Dr. Dupe. I'm going back to you, Dr. Dupe. How has forex trading impacted your lifestyle, your finances, and your mindset?
Thank you very much again. My mindset. Forex trading has made me feel tall. If you know me, I'm not a very tall person, but I feel tall everywhere I go because I can face anybody and tell him, hey, enough money you want to. We'll talk it now. Yes, he has given me that self-confidence, self-motivation, and self-resilience. Forex trading, what was the other question?
The finances, how does it affect your finances and your lifestyle?
Okay, so for my finances, those that know me know that I love to travel. And you know, when you're growing up, it's okay, my kids, if my kids are the one buying my flight ticket, but they don't say, Maleafa, now must you go? But I just get up and say I'm going because I have the money to go. And it has affected me for investment. So if I have a target of an estate I'm looking at, and I said, if like Chairman has given us a target of 18,000, you're able to make 18,000 in two accounts, that's $36,000 in a month. And how many months do I need to buy this thing? We sat down, we calculated this. So two of us, say two sachets, 10,000. Two of us sat down and said, okay, let's see what we'll do with a 200 account each. So if we're able to, my lifestyle has just, I don't know if you speak English too much. My lifestyle is saying pepper rest. That's all I can say. And then, that's all I can say. I tell people, when you're a forex trader, like if you have listened to good for they're arrogant. When you just say, hey, so what? I'm telling you, this is the skill set. You don't want to learn it. You can go, I'm good. And I'm good. I'm sitting down there. We're doing dancing party. I'm good. I'm making money there. And the money I used to pay my ticket to come, that I used to spray you and everything, I've made it there. You're counting how many hours overtime you need to do. So Forex has changed my lifestyle. I no longer think small because the only thing is that I remain small in my eyes. I'm still very humble, still very gentle. But is it that Forex has not changed my financial state and my lifestyle? It has. I can relate with anybody in the world. So the other business I do, I'm also a very top leader there. I'm a top leader there. However, they know that I was doing Forex before I joined them. So when they are talking too much, and I will tell them the truth is, I was trading while you guys were doing this. And I'm bold to say it. I was trading. Just that, not if I show you results. So I can make both. What hotel do you stay in? The Wynn Hotel, I can afford it. Stay in a Donald Trump hotel, I can afford it because I am now a good Forex trader. I'm not waiting for parents to pay school fees before we have money to do that. I'm not waiting for one company to pay me salary 2 weeks, every 2 weeks they pay period before I can do that one. I don't even know what they pay. So my lifestyle has completely changed. And as a Christian, Muslims are here doing it afraid. My downline is a Muslim. I don't want to call her name because she doesn't like it. She's a strong Muslim and she's doing absolutely well. I don't know her from anywhere. She doesn't know me. She just knows that I'm one of those in Akash. For as long as, I don't even know you, she and her brother insisted. She's a Muslim. I'm a Christian. I used to be a vice assistant head of school in Ahmadiyya school. So it's not about religion. Somebody just asked that question. Guys, Christians, Muslims, pagans, whatever religion you belong to, we are all killing it here. Money does not know religion. So that has been my lifestyle. My lifestyle has changed. My perspective about money has changed. You can have money and still remain simple. Who makes the money Chairman made yesterday? I still sitting down here talking with us today.
Thank you. Chairman, how has forex trading affected your lifestyle, your mindset, and your finances?
Well, for me, forex trading, completely changed the game. For instance, this morning I withdrew $1,000. $1,000, that's about 1.6 million. I made that $1,000 yesterday. Arinze was sitting in this office with me when I traded and I made $1,000. I've sent money to my wife for Easter. In fact, I was just looking for who to dash me.
Please dash me, oh.
Money to my daughter, my first child for Easter, the one in school. I'll send money to her. When I finish this call now, I'll send money to my mother-in-law. One other of my, in fact. So it's a game changer. And for me, I tell people that the next best thing that God did for me outside of my knowledge of Jesus and my salvation, the next best thing that God did for me is showing me and enabling me to learn how to trade. Why do I say that? I don't need to talk to anybody to make money every day. I don't need to. Right there on this seat where I'm sitting on my side, I'll go into what I'm building. I'll look at what my workers are doing. I'll give instructions. I'll come back and sit down. Right here, I did $1,000. I did not have to talk to anybody. So in terms of lifestyle, it makes it where, like Bishop David Oyedepo would say, Bishop David Oyedepo said, when I met the Archbishop, money lost value to me, boldness became a lifestyle. So when I learned how to trade, money lost value to me, boldness became a lifestyle. It doesn't matter to me how much, I'll just calculate it. I do $1,000 a day. Okay, if you need $10,000, say no problem, relax, it's just money. Give me 10 days. Will produce it. And I'll sit down here and we'll create it. We create wealth, you produce it. So when I need to do something for my family, it's no big deal. Because money is not on my prayer list. Since I learned how to trade, I have never prayed about money, not one day. Ask God when you meet him. One day. My children don't pray about money. It is not on the prayer. Money is not an issue in my home. Money doesn't cause issue. Madam wants money. How much do you want? This amount, no problem. Just relax. Give me 2 days. I'll give you. No issues. So completely changed, but still my humble self. You can see me on my t-shirts. I still go about my things, carry my phone quietly, move around quietly. In fact, we were going for a meeting yesterday. And I didn't say, Chairman, let's go back to the house now so you can go and change. I said, we change. I said, this work cloth is I'm going there. And when we got there, when it was time to give money, I gave more than everybody, including the people who wore suit. But I came on t-shirt and jeans and slippers. So it makes, forex trading cleans out sweat from your face. It makes living comfortable. It removes friction from your life. You know that if you solve money problem, you solve 90% of problem in life. Forex trading solves money problem for you. Is it easy to learn the skill? No, but if you be consistent, another thing that trading has taught me is discipline. Discipline. Ezekiel, who talks about lifestyle, or more Ezekiel, when we went for Lagos boot camp, if you see the room when I was there, oh my God. Now there you go see lifestyle. That is 380,000 naira per night. 380,000 per night. When we did the calculation, it was like $300. So I said to the people with us. I said, listen, I'll just bring my family here for Christmas. Every day, you were staying 1 week, every day I'll pay that $300, in fact, $500, pay for the accommodation daily. The other one will use it to flex. I mean, it's just life made easy. So, 29th, we're off to Greece. Yeah. If you are my girl, I'll take you around the world. So I'm taking my girl around the world. You know, we're off to Greece. We come back, we'll go to Kenya. Then Dr. Dupe will be hosting us in Atlanta. She says she's taking us to CNN. She'll take us to Coca-Cola. She'll take us here. Fantastic. So,
wow, I love that.
You don't have to japa anywhere. You can earn in dollars and spend in naira while you live in Nigeria. That's what forex trading has done for you. We earn in naira, we earn in dollars, we spend in dollars.
Spend in naira. Thank you, Chairman. So I just want us to quickly talk about inspiration for those who are 40, 50, or even above 50, and they want to go into forex. So, Dr. Dupe, what advice would you have for such people?
Just go. If you don't go, you don't arrive. Just go into forex and tell yourself, if others can, if you're looking at me today and I can do it, then I can. Number two, don't see forex as difficult. It's not difficult. It's just technical. It's a skill set. So while in Nigeria, I went to learn sewing. I registered. I do freedom. I had a store of my own. It was a skill set. So when you see me wear some clothes, I tell the tailor, this is how I want it. This is how I don't sit down to sew anymore. But that was a skill set. How about the mechanic around alongside? Tell yourself, if they can have a skill set, that no matter what, let me tell you, no matter what, you go and service your car. You can't do it by yourself. But somebody learned that skill set. Tell yourself you're coming here to learn a skill set that will retire you to refire you. Skill set that will retire you to refire you. So you are not answerable to anybody but you. I was answering somebody just now. I said, listen, it's a skill set for you by you. It's a skill set for you by you. So age is not a barrier. So why do you still work at 60? I went to Walmart one day. I saw this man. He's what did they call it? He's still working, 70. Apparently, this man don't bend body. So imagine that he learned this skill set. He had no business coming there. He would take a walk with his grandkids. They are riding scooter. He's following them. So if you are 50 and above, age is not an excuse. Age is not an excuse. I told you before, your comfort zone is your broke zone. And anyone, just anyone can learn forex. I studied, part of my field of study, special needs. Do you know I met somebody here? You read book to go and pass driving test. How did somebody who is called a special needs pass a driving test? He learned, he studied, and he went there, he passed the exam, just that they refused to give him motor to go and drive. So if that is happening, how about you that want to learn how to drive? You're afraid to learn how to drive. I don't want to drive. But the woman selling tomato, you have a PhD, you cannot drive. It's just a state of mind. Readjust your mindset, redefine your why, rediscipline yourself, and say, okay, let me give this a try. If one person can, then I can. Without driving you, forex is easy, it's sweet. I give you a quick story about my grandkids. Buy gift and say, I don't have money now. People should leave me. I don't have the time now. I cannot even do this. And what is it not to trade forex and go and buy the thing? Christmas is when? 23rd, I got money, I entered the store. I bought what I wanted to buy. I didn't have the time. They said things are getting expensive. I said, they're expensive. I said, no matter how expensive, I can buy them. And boom, I already had met Akash. By the 23rd or whatever the day, but before they put their Christmas tree, everybody brought gifts. My big gifts were there, up to bouncing castle. Forex is easy, it's sweet, it answers. You see how they say money answers all? Money answers all. Somebody asking about the bank for the Islamic community. This has nothing to do with bank. If you go to work at all and they pay you, if you are not doing this, you are not wise. It has nothing to do with your banking system. It has to do with your life. This is my life. I'm a Christian, but I was working for Ahmadiyya Secondary School. Were they not paying me? They were paying me. Or you are a Muslim, you're working in a Christian school, we do not pay, they pay you. So what, would they say that I will only work for Christians, or as a Muslim, I only work for Muslims? No, ma'am. This is a skill set you are learning for life. The lady that spoke yesterday, the Ghana woman, the woman in Ghana, she is a Muslim. Forex trading answers all your needs. Forex trading is a yes to you, whether you're 50 or above. Thank you so much, Dr. Love.
You even told us, you even told us during the interview that, Lord, I want to go and pray.
Yeah, she told us she wants to go and pray, but she's making money here. Thank you so much.
Okay, guys. Shama Uriel, would you recommend Akashes and why for those 50 and above?
Absolutely, absolutely. I remember the first time that I spoke with Mommy Comfort. Mommy Comfort is 70 and above. She retired from the United Nations. Her blessing brought her to meet with me somewhere on Njamina Crescent, Wuse 2 of Aminu Kano, Njamina Street of Aminu Kano Crescent. And I spoke, we sat and I explained to her Akashes. And you know, my answer to everyone who is still sitting by the fence and considering will be the answer that I gave Blessing the day that I told her about Akashes. And she said to me, Chairman, what makes Akashes different from the other trading that we've been part of? The reason why I would recommend Akashes to you, someone started me up yesterday and he said he's already a profitable trader, and I laughed. Then I asked the person, are you doing $1,000 a day? Of course, he's not doing $1,000 a day. I said, I do $1,000 a day. So if I'm doing $1,000 a day and you're doing like $50 or $100, and I'm here, you're calling yourself a profitable trader. I told him that Akashes will 10x your result. So you're 50 and above, you're about retiring, or some have retired. Start learning this skill now. You know, the greatest fear of retirees is having to wake up in the morning and not have anything to do. At the beginning, it looks exciting, but when you've sat at home for 1-2 months, you start getting bored, and some people go into depression. So start learning this skill, so by the time you're retiring, look at the advantage. Every day you have something to do. Your mind, your mental faculties are sharp. You keep your mental faculties sharp because you're looking at the market. You're earning money for yourself. You're not a liability to your children or your grandchildren. All right? Don't be a liability. Why is that important? It says, a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. You know what we do in Africa is that we expect our children to take care of us. That is wrong. It says a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. All right? So the skill of trading helps you to the point where you are not a liability to your children, you're not a liability to your grandchildren. As a matter of fact, you're able to provide for them. Now, why should you learn trading again at 50? Why should you learn trading at 50 and above? Another reason why you should learn trading at 50 and above is that it allows you to earn in foreign exchange. You earn all the years that you work, all your active years, except you're like Mommy Comfort that work with the United Nations, or you were in some oil companies, or you had reason to travel and they gave you extra code. If not, your basic salary was in Naira. Right here, your basic salary will be in dollars. The difference here is that you can withdraw money every day. And not just that, you have this group of 50 and above, lots of them. Some are not doing anything. Some are, some have lost their jobs. There are ladies who's lost their husbands. They have children to take care of. Just imagine if you decide that, okay, I'm going to reach out to people on the 5th level in life. I will learn this. I'll show them what I'm learning and I'll help them learn. Not just will you earn money from your trading, my daily choice, which is the parent company of Akashes, will pay you so much money for sharing this opportunity with people around you. So if there's anything I recommend to you is learn this skill. I'm telling you. Thank you, Dr. Love.
Thank you. So in closing, what Dr. Salon, what next for you? What are you seeing? What future are you seeing with this your forex trade?
So the future for me right now is generational wealth. And because of this, I don't trade alone. My husband trades, my daughter trades, my sons trade, everybody around me. My God, you are related to me at all. You trade because generational wealth should not stop with me. They should continue from where I stopped. And we just talk about forex trading like we're talking about passing exam in school. Again, for me, what is in need is to help people here. By God's grace, I'm kind of holding on World Hub here in the United States and Canada, in the Americas. And we'll be having our event, our first live event on the 27th. Shouldn't I just sit down and be making my money cool like that? No, but we want to also reach out and make it open to people of our race and color. Everybody that wants to come, we're doing that now. My own is to see more people win. Remember, I told you my win is the fact that people are winning. So we want to see more people win. If you live in the environment of the United States, send us your people in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, and we'll be hosting our first conference. People have to have retirement plan. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to my very boring session. And thank you, Dr. Love, for making this happen. The man I call the wizard of the forest world, you say wizard, you don't chop wish. We don't chop wish, not be today. We don't chop wish. Me say I be wish for inside forest. Them might be wizard, all of us. You know why I call him a wizard of the forest? He analyzes that, and that's, what do they call it? Smart. Come on now, girl.
Scanner.
Yes, he analyzes the scanner so well that when he calls the trade, it's accurate. Which is when they say they go see tomorrow. Okay, you know the witch of the what help now. You the analyzer, they speak the mouth of the oracle to the glory of God. Thank you, sir, for all you do. Thank you, Dr. Love, for keeping this platform going. The Lord bless you.
Grandma Uriel, what's next? What future do you see?
Yeah, for me here, the future is very bright, is to keep honing my skills and getting better. You know, I was speaking to Arinze a few days ago, and I told him that my target now is to get to $10,000 a day, 40,000. In fact, this morning I was telling him that $50,000 a day. I want to get to $50,000 a day, and be able to really take care of my family. You know, nothing gives a parent joy like just being able to provide for your household. I remember a while back, I took my daughter to the car, to the car stand, and I said to her, pick any car of your choice. And she picked a car of her choice, and I bought the car for her. You know, those are the kind of things that I really want to be able to do, to give my children the best of the very best. Then to pursue purpose, because my purpose right now is not about making money. If it's making money, I was talking to Dr. Love just before this call, and I said to her, then I should be charging people for helping them make money. But I'm not charging anybody. I do the live sessions for free, all right? Because my purpose is not money. It's gone beyond money to impact. I'm not looking for what to eat. At least every day, I know I can get $500 to $1,000. So I'm not looking for what to eat. No matter what we will chop from my house, we will not go fit chop $1,000 finish in a day. It's not possible. So we've set a goal right here in Wealth Hub. The goal is to empower, to educate, and to enrich 5,000 persons with the skill set of profitably navigating the world's largest money market, which is the foreign exchange market. $7.5 trillion is the daily turnover. Every day, we want to help you make $50. We want to help you make $100. We want to help you make $1,000. I remember Dr. Love posting some days ago that she made $1,000 of my live session. That's what I want people here to do. So you're 50. Can we help you pay your bills? Can you join me by 10 a.m., by 3 p.m., and we'll look at the market? I mean, yesterday was amazing. We looked at the
We're
market.
celebrating.
We made
We enjoyed ourselves.
Yeah, I posted the trade on the group. They made money. We joined the 3 p.m. session. We made money. All TPs, TP 1, 2, 3, 4, just smashing left, right, and center. Our community was on fire. People were excited. You know, see, being a pencil in the hand of the Creator, putting joy on people's faces, that is the purpose. So the next stage is for us to help 5,000 persons. Would you be part of that 5,000? Not just that you should be part of that 5,000. Dr. Love, can you make me co-host, please? Let me just show something. Not just that you should be part of that 5,000.
Like us.
Okay, not just that you should be part of that 5,000, you should also, go on to the path where you are also someone who is now helping us to reach 5,000. Paul said to Timothy, the things that I commit to you, commit to faithful men, who shall in turn commit to other faithful men. So would you be among the faithful men who will help us take the things that we've committed to you, and you can now commit to other faithful men? So that's the people, that's where we are now, and that's what I'm looking for. Men that will help us take this news, men that will help us take these opportunities and take it beyond themselves. You're not just thinking about yourself. You're not just thinking about your immediate family. All right. You're not thinking about impact. All right. That's what the road is doing right now in Warri. So World Hub officially, we have an office now in Warri. We have a training center in Warri. All right. That is the address you're seeing there. Obani Industrial Nigeria Limited, Kilometer 1 Refinery Road by, let me see that. Let me wear my glasses. Sorry. By Rekosi Hotel. From Warri. Warri happens to be where I grew up. All right. So we have this physical event. So we have a training center. Every day now we train and train at this center. So if you're in Warri, if you're in Saple, you're in Ugeli, Efru, Ororope, anywhere within that axis, Bendel State, Ogorikoko, anywhere within that axis, you want to be at this event tomorrow. So tomorrow we're having this amazing event, a Saturday, why you must learn the skill that pays in dollars. Why you must learn the skill that pays in dollars. So people, please help us take this flyer, send it to everyone you know who lives in Agbaro, or they live in Saple, they live in Ugeli, they live in Warri, Efru, and in Varon. You want to help us send this there. Let them be there tomorrow. It's going to be amazing. So tomorrow is the official launch of our Warri Center. Next week we'll also be launching our Abuja Center. So Dr. Dupe has secured a venue in Atlanta, Georgia. So officially now, World Hub, we are in Atlanta, Georgia. Dr. Dupe, kudos to her. She's taking care of that. She's secured the venue. So we'll be doing physical events. We'll be doing physical meetings in Atlanta, Georgia. So would you want to be our Dr. Dupe in Canada? Would you want to be our Dr. Dupe in UK? Would you want to be our Don Road in Benin? Would you want to be our Don Road in Port Harcourt? Would you want to be our Auntie Blessing Champepe in Abuja, who has secured a training center for us here? Where do you want to secure the next World Hub Training Center where we can empower people, we can educate people, we can enrich people with a skill set of navigating the world's largest money market? Then, of course, we want to join us by 8 p.m. So right now, Dr. Lord, the goal is impact. The goal is impact. It's no longer about making money. That's no longer the motivation. The motivation now is to help people make money. So can you get enrolled, get started, enroll? Let's, number one, teach you and help you to start earning money in dollars on your own. Now, this is not a Ponzi scheme. The more people we share this opportunity with, the more people we help to learn trading, the less people will be susceptible to Ponzi schemes. The more people we teach this and they begin to trade successfully, they will stop giving money to companies like Cybex. Look at Cybex. $1.7 trillion is what Nigerians lost and they are crying. Let's help people learn this skill. So right now, Dr. Love is no longer about profit, it's about impact. The goal is 5,000. So after this call, reach out to the person who sent you this link. Start learning this skill. Let's help you start earning money. Then become our extension where you are. Impact your own 5,000. Can you impact 10? Can you impact 20? Can you impact 50 or 100, 1,000? Can you impact 2,000? Can you even build an organization that impacts the entire 5,000? That is where we are at now. So tomorrow you want to be with us in Warri. This evening by 8 p.m., join us on Zoom as well. Same link. Today is Friday. No, Friday is 7 p.m. Friday, 7 p.m., Donroll, the financial agronomist, will be taking that session by 7 p.m. So Dr. Love for me right now is about impact.
Thank you. Thank you, Chairman Uriel, and thank you, Dr. Dupe Osalo. If you're listening to us and you're our guest here, we want you to go back to the person that invited you to this meeting and tell them thank you. I'm sure you've gained value, you've gained impact. Wow. We have another session by 7 p.m. today. Time is fast spent right now. Shehu said, I'm one of people that I lost 4 million. Shehu, so that's why you need to learn the skill. Can you imagine? That's why you need to learn the skill. So you need to go back to the person that invited you here and tell the person, thank you. I want to be part of what you're doing. So you register in Akashes and start learning with us. The only thing no one can take away from you is your skill. No one can take that away. You go to the grave with your skill. You will pass it on. Like Dr. Pasala is saying, it's generational wealth. Our children are trading, our husbands are trading. I'm sure the children will also pass it to their own children because foreign exchange market will always be there. It's been there before us and it will be there after us. Oh, Shehu, thank you. Shehu said he's willing. So he's going back to the person that invited him to this link. If you saw the link on the group, look at the person that sent you the link to that group, okay? And go back to the person and tell the person, I'm here, I'm ready, I am ready. So, guys, I want to say thank you, every one of you, for being part of this. Next Saturday, on Saturday, we'll be talking to those who are retired. They are retired. We are above 50. But then Saturday, we'll talk to those who have actually worked like 35 years and they are retired and they are also trading. It's going to be another interesting session. You don't want to miss that. But today, by 7 p.m., we have another meeting for you where you will come and learn and you can ask all your questions. So just ensure that you are there by 7 p.m. The same link, please, the same link. Just by 7 p.m., log in and we'll be there waiting for you. So bye-bye to every one of you. We see you by 7 p.m. Thank you and bye for now.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Celebrate. You have a beautiful celebration.